Well, it was a big night for Second Baptist School as they defeat TWCA 34-23. Joshua Cook back down here on the field after calling the game up top. Welcome to the VYPE postgame show here at Second Baptist School. Now joined by Eli Smith, one of the stars of the night, and covered in a little bit of mud after a bit of a struggle game with the feet and the mud and everything like that. Let's talk about this win. How big is it for y'all to protect your home field on homecoming?
This was a pretty big win for us. Everybody came out and played hard, fought hard. I mean, it was a pretty muddy game, so like it could have gone any way, but we're just thankful to come out with the win on homecoming and do the best of our ability, and everybody just played and did what they could do.
I saw, early in the game, I think you had that one run where you kind of got loose, and it looked like you tried to put your foot down in the dirt, and there was no dirt to put. How big of a factor was that kind of early on trying to get y'all onto the outside where that mud wasn't so slippery?
Well, we were just trying to get to the outside because they were really stacking the box, and so the box was full, so it was hard to do inside runs. And so getting to the outside was big for us, especially like considering that it was a muddy game. And so it made it a little hard to stick your foot up in the ground, so you just had to beat him on the outside with speed.
And J.D. Crisp, my goodness, where is he? I know he's kind of coming back from an injury, but he looks full go. I mean, the speed and everything that he brings. What's it like adding that dynamic to the offense?
I mean, he's great. He was a great come over this year. I mean, J.D. Crisp in the future is going to be a name to remember, and he came out here and balled today on the receiving side and did amazing.
How big is this for in this locker room to take that next step towards another district championship, continuing this streak? I mean, I know seniors, you're probably like, hey, it's not ending with us by any means. What's it like in that locker room right now, taking that next step?
Right now, I'm pretty sure. I'm sure it's pretty hype in the locker room right now. I mean, we didn't want to come out here. We haven't lost since like 30 games. We haven't lost 30 games of district, and so we don't want to be the first team to lose. And so we just want to come out here and play every day to do the best of our ability, so that we can come out here and get a win on Fridays.
What do you all have to do to finish the season strong now? I think you got 3 games left. Fort Bend Christian, of course, is going to be the season finale, which a lot of us are thinking that's going to be for the district championship at their place. What do you want to see out of this team in the next 3 games before the playoffs start?
In the next 3 games, we really just need to clean up some errors, keep the energy up, and do the best that we can, I guess. I mean, that's all we can ask for, so.
This wind is about to take my tablecloth away. I can't let him do it. Eli Smith, big game tonight, big win, 11-point victory for Second Baptist School as they win their 30th straight. Hey, man, thanks for the time. We'll let you go clean up and throw that jersey in the washing machine maybe like 4 times.
Yes, sir.
It's going to take a few times. Eli Smith, running back for the Second Baptist School Eagles. We'll take a break. We'll be right back with more guests after this.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Buddy Griffin, and I was the head coach and athletic director at Second Baptist School from 1964 to 1978. That was my mission field, to bloom where I'm planted and to reflect Christ and to be living proof of a loving God to a watching world. And my watching world were those kids. I was not a very good student in school, didn't care much about school to start with. I just bugged my teacher, what was my IQ score? And she said, Buddy, your IQ is so low, you're not going to do well in life. Man. It's so long ago, but it hurt. To live, you got to love, be loved, and have hope. Who provides that? Christ provides those 3 things, but we need people to do that with skin on. So that was a big motivating thing for me to affect the lives of the boys and girls. Kids love to come to my class. Since I had no coach before me, I had great opportunity to experiment and try things, and not only in athletics, but in physical education. I was a living lab, so I wanted the kid to come to gym or PE that didn't want to come. I wanted an opportunity for that kid to walk up there and I give him a pat on the back. I love coaching, I love teaching, but I look back now, they matured me. A great joy is how many kids I led to the Lord. I'd take a kid I led to the Lord, maybe in my office would walk out and Jim and say, hey everybody, guess what happened? But I wanted those kids to have an experience to know Christ first, and then to know that Coach is there. That was a wonderful opportunity to celebrate victory in Jesus. William Carey was a missionary in India, and he wrote in his diary this statement that I'll never forget. I'm not afraid of failure. I'm afraid of success and things that don't matter. I hope I invested in what counts, and I think I did. I'm very proud of this school. They've made such an impact in the city. God has blessed that church school because they have put Christ first. The future, the best is yet to be, and so I'm just very proud of it. I can't wait to see what's going to happen. I'd like to invite all of you to attend Second Baptist Church on April 22nd, as we have a huge celebration of the 75 years of Second Baptist School. Go Eagles!
Welcome back out to the VYPE postgame show. Second Baptist winning this one 34-23. Now joined by two of the stars of the night, J.D. Crisp and Everett Skiller. And J.D., I'm going to start with you. My goodness. You get in open space, and it's a track meet. There's not a lot of guys catching you. I know you coming back from an injury from earlier in the season. It looks like you're 100% good to go. What's this feeling like the last couple games that you've had?
I mean, it's felt great.
Hi, my name is Buddy.
My guys have good O-line blocking for me. Just having fun, really. It's having a blast playing football. You know, it's just love playing the sport, and it's just having a blast with my friends. You know, it's chill.
That 85-yard touchdown reception was maybe the highlight of the night. You catch it on kind of a little swing route, and then you're just gone down the sideline. Where's that speed come from once you kind of see that open and you're gone?
It's green light. I saw it. I saw green. I went as fast as I can.
How big confidence-wise does this do for you as you get into the later part of this season, 3 more games to go, playoffs, and you've kind of added a new weapon to this Second Baptist School offense?
I mean, it's felt great. I think I'm a lot more confident than I was before at the beginning of the season because I came from injury and stuff. Like, I didn't think I was going to be healthy. Didn't think I was going to be the same as I was before. But now, after these last few games, I felt great.
We'll get to the other guy that got into the end zone, Everett Skiller. And, I mean, on both sides of the ball, phenomenal work by you on the defensive side and offensive side as this Norther has arrived in Houston. We got equipment flying everywhere. Talk about that touchdown. We're late in the game. I think that was the one that put y'all up. Confidence-wise, I mean, I saw in my binoculars you kind of flexed a little bit. Was there a little bit extra on that touchdown?
Yeah, it was kind of just we had to stay the course. We know that the game, it's 4 quarters and that we need to play all 4. They may get a play or 2, but we always know that we're going to bounce back. We kind of showed that against Calhoun. We knew we threw a pick, and then we came right back out against a tough 4A school. So we got a team that we're always going to just fight, and that's what we're building at our school.
Talk about just this, this team and this group that you have, especially on the defense. Y'all were tested tonight against a pretty good running back in Rourke Hawkins. Talk about late in the game how y'all were able to get those stops.
Yeah, we knew coming in they had a game against Fort Bend that kind of went south for them, but we knew that they were a good team. We knew that we were going to have to – Rourke, he's a great running back. Josh Johnson, their quarterback. We know there were some shifty guys. They were going to make some plays, but we knew we had to stay the course. And just we played our football, and that's kind of hard-nosed. We got myself, Hudson Toon. We're coming down hard, and we're going to hit you in the mouth, and that's our motto, blunt force trauma. Coach Page.
From Coach Page. That's good. I'm sure he's got it on a T-shirt somewhere.
Yeah, he's got a lot of them.
The fumble late was big because y'all turned that into points. I couldn't really tell from the top. Did you come up with the fumble, or who jumped on it eventually?
So it was just a miscommunication, I guess, between their quarterback, running back, and then it was just a scramble for the ball. Sloppy field conditions, so there's going to be some plays like that. So they kicked around a little bit, but I did end up diving on, and that was a big momentum shift. I
did think it was you. I guessed it. You came out of that pile. I mean, a bunch of tackles for you tonight on the defensive side. The Brown University commit, I mean, they're probably pretty happy right now. They're probably like, yeah, we're pretty glad you're coming up here with the job you're doing on both sides of the ball. For both of you guys, just winning on homecoming, what does winning for Second Baptist School mean? You not only win for yourself, your team, but also this community, these fans.
So, yeah, we knew all week that this was the big 75th anniversary of our school. It was the homecoming. We knew we didn't have a cupcake game with Woodlands coming in. We wanted to get a good district opponent, which we got, and then some with Woodlands. So it was just a big game. We had a lot of festivities going around, and we just wanted to come out and play our game, and that's what happened.
And for you, JD, just winning for this community?
Just having fun. I'm new to this, to all this stuff, so it's cool. Nice to represent new school, having a lot of fun. But we knew having good competition. Woodlands Christian is a good team. We knew we had to battle hard, but it was a nice win for us.
Well, they racked it up tonight. JD Chris, I think it was like 169 yards receiving and like 2 touchdowns, something like that. And Everett Skillen, I don't know, 35 tackles, a fumble recovery, a rushing touchdown. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's video game numbers. These two players of the game, offense, defense, and offense, I mean, they did it all tonight. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll put a final wrap on. Let's give you some scores from around the Houston area. But it's JD Crisp and Everett Skillen, players of the game.
I am Allison Zimmerman Wallace, and I graduated in 2002. I started out there. I went there from 2nd to 12th grade. It's unlike anything I've ever been a part of. And I think I just feel so overwhelmed and blessed that the legacy that it's had over now 3 generations for my family and such a special community. So I started at second Baptist in second grade. Miss Jones was my teacher. My first day of school, it was the same first day as a new head of school. Her name was Dr. Jane Hersey. She walked into Miss Jones' class and she said, "Is there an Zimmerman in this class?" And I was like, excuse me, yes, you know me. And she was like, I'm so excited. This was your first day at school, and this was my first day too. It just kind of made you feel so special and like somebody else was in this with me, even though there were lots of new kids at school. I mean, there are so many teachers that made such a huge impact on my life. But it was so wonderful to have that kind of cornerstone in that biblical base was just priceless. When I became a parent, part of being a parent is worry. You're just worried all the time. When I send my kids to second, there's such a reassurance that they're in a safe place. It just takes the load off of their shoulders. What I think is so unique about second is the spiritual education that they get. And in my opinion, it's the most important that they're realizing that the love that they have with this community, that's the same love that Jesus gives us. We love because he loved us first. We share the same values, and teachers love our kids like their own kids. So it's neat to come back as a parent to see a lot of the same great things that were there when I was a student, but then a lot of really cool things that have changed and kind of grown and developed. One of those programs is Gatekeepers. Each grade kind of has some gatekeeper parents that they asked to volunteer, and they're in charge of getting all of the moms together to just pray over each and every class. We've written down the prayers for each of the kids, and every mom kind of writes a different prayer for each. And then getting those sheets at the end of the year to be like, wow, it is amazing how this prayer hits on exactly what I was going through without these people even knowing that I was going through. To have them covered in prayer is just something that is kind of touches your life. You're just so thankful. We're thrilled to have second as kind of a part of our story. Join us on April 22nd for Second Baptist 75th anniversary.
We can't wait to see you.
Welcome back, everybody. Joshua Cook out here wrapping it up from Second Baptist School on this great day. What a day. Countdown to kickoff started at 6:15. Counting it down. A bunch of great guests. Great game tonight between these two district foes. Second Baptist School ends up winning at 34-23. Give you some other scores from around the greater Houston area. Tompkins wins big tonight, 47-0 over Morton Ranch. A few other big games. Cy Park stuns Bridgeland. Second straight loss for the Bridgeland Bears. They fall 35-13 to Cy Park. Cy Park in the driver's seat of that district now late into the season. Jersey Village continues their run of undefeated into this week as they defeat Cy Ridge 35-17. Nimitz defeats Eisenhower 38-31. Big game there for Nimitz. The Woodlands holds off Oak Ridge. They win 48-24. Willis defeats College Park 27-21. That's a big win for Willis in that district to try and punch their way into the playoff picture. Fort Bend Marshall, our number one 5A team in the Houston area, they win against Willow Ridge 56-7. They're the number 2 5A team in the state of Texas. Pretty sure they're right behind College Station. Shadow Creek continues their ways, 49-13 over Alvin. Clear Springs defeats Clear Creek 49-21. Baytown Lee, they suffer their first loss of the season. They lose to Galveston Ball 23-13. They were 6-0 coming into this week. Big win for Galveston Ball in that district. Magnolia West, they win the Magnolia Bowl. They win 21-14. They stay undefeated. That's a huge win for Mag West because it's going to line up in a couple weeks. They could see College Station for the district championship, and I believe that game will be in Magnolia. So big win for them. Baytown Sterling, they defeat Goose Creek Memorial 27-17 in a little bit battle of Baytown over there. Katy Pato, they demolished BF Terry 74-0 tonight. Foster falls to Manville 48-14. And a couple other scores. Kingwood Park, they fall to Port Neches Groves 56-40. Livingston, they defeat Splendora 49-14. Huffman, they suffer their second loss of the season. They lose to Lumberton 24-16. And Sweeney, they defeat Warden 48-0. But our final here tonight, it was 34-23. Second Baptist School, they win this one. They go to 6-1 on the year. They stay undefeated in district play. Amazing play by J.D. Crisp, Eli Smith, Everett Skillern. We had them all here on the post-game show. And that'll do it for us from Second Baptist School. We've been here since 6 o'clock. We counted it down to kick off with an amazing show, amazing game. They win it 34-23, and we've wrapped it up now with a bow on top. Second Baptist wins this one. Big thanks to Shandace Tryon over in the athletics department, Mike Walker, the director of athletics, making this possible, Dr. Don Davis, the head of school, Dr. Chris Hobbs, and everybody involved, Coach Terry Pirtle, helping get us ready for this game. Big thanks to Enrique Rodriguez, our entire crew here at vype.com. That'll wrap it up for us tonight from Second Baptist School. Final score, Second Baptist 34, TWCA 23. Good night from Second Baptist School. We'll see you next week. Countdown to kickoff will be at St. Pius X as they take on St. Thomas. Be sure to tune in for that. For everyone at VYPE Media, thanks and good night.
I'm sorry that you messed up, but I don't take revenge. I'm leaving with my head up. Yeah, I know I can pretend. Yeah, I know.